I say I should quickly tell you, I'll be dashing out after my little message today.
It's all right. It's all right. No problem. Thank you so very much. Yes, we say excellent moments to every one of us. We say good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on our time zone. It is the accuracy of the global, and we are saying answers bad government protest. Every of the honorable value to our nation. Voice of the global process. Let us come do nation revolution. Let's see and let's learn how that can help us do get our posterity. Today, we are so privileged to have our mommy collect here on the call to guide us through again how we can make that accurate connection for a better posterity. As our custom is, we invite ourselves into the accurate connection evolution through our accurate connection video. Host, kindly share the video of the accurate connection. We'll be right back. Thank you.
Human connection is the heartbeat of progress. Welcome to the Connections Revolution. In a world that often feels disconnected, this movement celebrates the power of relationships. At Global Clusters, we are here to foster meaningful connections that go beyond the surface. Connections that inspire, support, and unite. By prioritizing empathy, active listening, and shared experiences, we can create a culture of care and belonging. Together, we build networks that strengthen communities and transform lives. Think about it. Every handshake, every smile, every conversation holds the potential to change someone's world. When we embrace the connections revolution, we make every relationship a step toward unity. So this is your moment to join the movement that changes the world, one act of compassion at a time. Visit theglobalclusters.org to be part of the connection revolution. Stay tuned for the latest updates, events, and insights. Remember, every meeting, every connection matters. Together, we can make humanity thrive. Connect, empower, thrive.
Together, we can make humanity thrive. Connect, empower, thrive. Thank you so very much. Ma, thank you for being on the call today. We understand your busy schedule, but you are right here joining us to share your expertise and experience with us and helping us how to build that connection that can help us grow uh, for life. Thank you so very much. We appreciate you. Ma, over to you, Ma. Thank you, Ma.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. God bless you, Clusterian Olusheyi. I'm so grateful for having me. And I say a warm good afternoon, evening, and good morning to everyone listening in as I stand already on the existing protocols. Today, it's a day that I have decided to set aside to urge each and every one of us to look at the vision of Ambassador Adekunle Badmus, to look at his dreams and to look at his aspirations, to look at his heart of humanity, and to look at his yearning for the betterment of his country, the betterment of youths, and the betterment of the world. So I am delving into gratitude and vision. I'm delving into thanksgiving and praise to the creator of the heavens and the earth, who made it possible for Ambassador Adekunle, the visionary leader of this social platform, to be born. Sometimes we don't take cognizance of some things we we feel don't matter, but they do. And if we don't look at them in the way it is tabled, we might not be able to understand. So that's why I said today we all will have to look at the vision of one man, the man, Ambassador Adekunle Badmus, the dream, his vision, all that he had in his heart to pour out to humanity. From the core of his being, he is a passionate leader. He's a leader who wants to lead by example. He's a leader who wants to give it all, his best and his all. So today, we want to look at who this man is. Intentionally, in this podcast today, we must take time out when we are done, pick our phones, celebrate one man. We don't just celebrate people on their birthdays, on their occasions, on special occasions. We can decide to use today, tomorrow, which is Friday, Saturday, Sunday, throughout this week, throughout this month. We can begin to celebrate one man, one young man who was born many years ago into a humble family, who did not have the best, like he has said severally on this podcast. But God, in his mercies, saw him through. While he was even in his mother's womb, I once told him, I said, Ambassador, you were a born clusterian. You probably didn't know that. And he laughed. I said, yes, you were conceived in a cluster womb. A clusterian womb carried you and gave birth to you. Your dreams, your visions for people, reaching out, touching lives, wanting to make an impact, wanting to leave something for someone to hold on to cherish. I said, that's who you are. And I gave him an example. I said, you are connecting the world. You are connecting everybody accurately. You are connecting intentionally. You are connecting with a purpose. You are connecting with everything of you, your finances, your time, the time you're supposed to spend with your family, the time you're supposed to love. You are stretching out so that somebody out there can be known, somebody can be heard, and somebody can be seen. I said, that's how you brought myself and the 001, Mommy Michelle Uko, together. How it happened, I just can't remember, but I knew one young man came to me to say, I know somebody who reasons the way you reason. She likes to see people on their feet. She is very proactive. I want you to meet with her. But today, I can't process how it happened. The rest is history. And here we are in one accord. Here we are in one spirit. Here we are in one feeling. Here we are in one support and resolution to say we are sisters. And today, we have all walked to power together with you all and the wonderful clusterians on this podcast, on this platform. We have all worked together to see humanity thrive, to see people reach out to one another, coast to coast, border to border, and what have you. We are sharing testimonies. We are writing testimonials of how this podcast, how meeting Ambassador Kunle has changed lives or your life, and how it has brought a lot of projection, a lot of mentorship, a lot of coaching, a lot of so much wealth that that is changing lives today, that is going to still change many lives as much as we can reach out to people. So today, let us take time out and ask ourselves, who is Ambassador Adekunle Badmus? How do we celebrate him? How do we help to show that accurately we have all connected to collect, we have all connected intentionally to stand with him to power this great commission? History will surely be kind to him. The dream, the vision, the mission, and all his projections for global clusters, his day-to-day brainstorming, his day-to-day researching, his day-to-day pushing forth to see that everyone benefits from his vision. He's not doing it alone. No man is an island. He cannot do it all by himself. How do we contribute our quota? How do we contribute positively? How do we impact? How do we promote? How do we process this great vision? I tell you, Rome was not built in a day, they said, but every little drops of water makes a mighty ocean. He started. And when he started, he knew he had a dream. He knew what he had in his mind. He knew what he's made his mind up for. He never looked back. He will not tell us that he did not have challenges, brick walls, barriers. He will not tell us that he did not run into uh, uh, some potholes along the line as he traveled down this Clusterian bridge, or as he traveled through this the global clusters way. He surely did. But did he give up? No. Did he look back? No. Because they say a man who sets out for a clear journey and knows his destination would give him joy. He knows that when he looks back and see where he's coming from, he'll be glad to say, yes, I made it. He's an explorer. He's somebody who is very dogged. He's somebody who I see as a man who has decided to run with a vision, and he picked everyone along. You know, it's not easy for him to do all this. So now he's celebrating the anniversary of how it all started. He's celebrating what it means. He's celebrating what he started so far, his dream. This dream we must carry along with him. This dream must become reality. This dream must change lives. This dream must rewrite histories for so many people. This dream will go further through the years and it becomes legacy. Legacies for many people who would key into this laudable dream of the great leader. We must be supportive. We must contribute our quota. We must be positive. We must stay alive with him. We must be the encouraging force and factor for him to know that the journey, the good journey has just started. We must be able to power him. The only way we can power him is our great support, our contributions, our submissions, our selfless natures. He would understand that, yes, he's not on the journey alone, that the journey of 1,000 miles will surely end in one day. And by the time he starts looking back, seeing through the sand of times where he's come from, where this global podcast has come from, he will be very satisfied. He will know that every work he has put into building this great platform was never in vain and will never be in vain. So, how do we show gratitude? What do we do to expound his dreams and his aspirations? What do we do to help lift the banner of this great work he started? We can, by having to be people who are ready to go out there to talk about what his dream stands for. Many people out there, they still don't know what these benefits are of this social platform. A lot of them still don't know. We can do the word of mouth. We can send text messages. We can help in one way or the other to help people to process what this whole thing is all about. When we take our time, talk about the different areas where people can benefit from, different areas where they can key in, different areas where they can even come on the platform to advertise their products. So there are a lot of ways we can support this great vision. Yes, there are a lot of ways we can. We all have our different gifts. We all have our different callings. We all have our different areas of excellence. We all have our areas of different ideas. We can share ideas. We can sell ideas. And we can make people buy into the already very rich sections of this podcast, like the certificated revolution. I mean, it's one area where people will come in and show their talent through handwork, through what they can do, not by writing, but by the works of their hands. Just what they can do. And while they do this, there are other revolutions, the humanity, the love, everything encompasses humanity. Everything encompasses man infinity. Everything encompasses the way we live, our day-to-day lifestyle. Our breath, our everything about us. It's all together, trying to build the world that is harmonious. Trying to build a world that is peaceful, trying to build a world where no man is oppressed, trying to build a world where hunger is taken care of, how to build a world where people reach out to one another in love, people reach out to one another with so much empathy, with so much compassion, with so much love. Let's think about it. If the world is like that, there is peace. What you have, you can share with your brother can share with your sister. You don't have to be biologically related with somebody, whether you're black or white, whether you are from one continent or the other. When we meet, we just live on. Come on, the world will be at peace. Everything will be at the reach of everyone. The gap between the rich and the poor will be covered. Poverty will be alleviated. Hunger will be alleviated. Suffering will be alleviated. The world can be that. Here is a vision. Here we are, looking back at the man whom God used to birth forth this vision. Looking at all his dreams. Looking at his tireless moments when great men, they say, when others are sleeping, they are awake. That is when their morning breaks. They walk round the clock, not thinking about themselves. So that is why we must look at one man today who is striving to bring the world to a peaceful platform, who is striving to see that every man, every woman, every boy child, every girl child has a hope for the future, has a hope, has a purpose to live, has a chance to showcase what he or she knows best or what he or she can do. That's a man, Ambassador Adekunle Badmus. I only take this time to encourage him to know that his labor will not be in vain. All his struggles, he will see the fruitfulness and the pocket full of all he has invested into this laudable program. We are just looking at it. To him, he feels, he feels a passion, a burning passion, not minding self in this whole beautiful program. All he just wants to see, a better life, a change in the world. All he wants to see is unity. All he wants to see is love. All he wants to see is compassion. All he wants to see is a world that no one, nobody, no human being goes through pain, whether it's emotional, whether it's physical, whether it's financial, whatever it is, whether it's psychological, He just wants to see a world where no man goes through what he probably went through, or what many. He just wants to change. He just wants to change the handwriting. He just wants to rewrite history in a beautiful way, in the way where all of us will together and intentionally become so self-sufficient, and we begin to expound, we begin to grow, where the children of the world will unite and do great things, where entrepreneurs, where creatorpreneurs, where the availability of the tech world we are in is exhausted and used up for the productivity of mankind or humanity. So we want to use this opportunity. I personally want to use this opportunity because I just said today is going to be a day of gratitude. Charity begins at home. Invites have been sent out. And what are we doing? Repost your invite. Those of you in Lagos, you can go and support him. It's the anniversary. Let it be a celebration. Let it be a mood of jubilation. Let it be the mood of great accountability. Let it be the mood of so much gains, so much wins, so much victories, so much good testimonials. Let us be up and doing to support him come the 6th of July. It's a beautiful month, and we all together can make it happen. We all together can show him our total support, our unflinching support. We can show him that we hear him, we see him, we understand him, and we are ready to run with him accurately. We are ready to run with him intentionally. We are ready to run with him so that at the end, the prize, all the crowns of victory will become the great clustarian crowns that men and women will wear, and it will change the world for total greatness. So I would not go further than this because I would want to give an opportunity to everybody today on this podcast. Let us contribute by looking at the vision of this great man. Great people are born, great people are made. So let us take time out today. Let us, I implore everyone on this podcast hearing me now, that your submission today should just be about one man, one person, one great man who had a vision, who was conceived in a special clusterian womb to say, I want people to come together. I want to change the handwriting of the new normal. I want to rewrite history. I want history to be made. I want poverty to go. I want the world to be at peace. I want everybody to love. I want everybody to intentionally be unified in one accord to forge ahead for a greater tomorrow. And this, his vision, is a vision that can change Nigeria. Change can only start by a thought, an action, and a positive movement. A movement like this that the world will come to know and will want to identify with. So today, I want our submission to be, let us about one man. I'm not asking too much, am I? No, I'm not. Because the way the dream started, we were not there. The sleepless nights he's had, the financial struggles in the midst of the financial chaos in the world, yet he can still stand to say, I want to change the story of every man. I want to bring something to the doorstep of every man, not even only our country, all around the world. That's a great one. Let us be very supportive in our kind words today, because I know when history books are written about the global clusters, the golden pen will be used to write the history, the kind history of one young man. God put something, a gift into, a special gift to have the courage and the courage of humanity to say, I want to bring a change. Instead of having the youths fighting, I want to create something for them. I want to create a future wealth. I want to create education. I want to create a society where every girl child, every boy child can go to school. So let us talk about and encourage this great soul. Let us encourage this great man whom God has given this wealth of experience, wealth of knowledge. I mean, we all have dreams, but he cut across all the barriers, all the holds up, and he decided to say, I give birth to the global clusters for many to come and key into and be blessed. So, ladies and gentlemen, as you all listen in, I pray that God Almighty would guard us and help us to lift this great platform to greater heights for the betterment of tomorrow, and leave a legacy for the oncoming world, the world of the youths, to become better than we met them or become greater, because it's our prayers and our dreams that our children will be greater than us. So this is a great legacy. This is a great vision. This is power. This is strength. This is awesome and so blessed that I see in the future no man, no woman will register under global clusters and go hungry. Ideas are shared. He made it in such a way that we are meeting ourselves through the technology of today. We can together help to build the global nation, the global clusters nation in every society, in everywhere we find ourselves. So please, your submission today is about the visionary leader. Let us show appreciation. Let us be grateful. Let us show gratitude, because gratitude is a lifestyle, an attitude that is positive, an attitude that opens doors for more. Let us show Ambassador Adekunle, who has a rare heart. I won't say a golden heart. I'll say a diamonic heart. It's all mixed with diamond, it's all mixed with gold. He has a beautiful heart. That heart led him here. And that heart, together, we want to encourage today. We want to support. We want to tell him, we see you, we hear you, we feel you. Let us appreciate. And as we all do, please invite as many as you can. All road leads to Akonwonjo. You all should reach out to the mommies and daddies, the youngsters, your neighbors, your friends. Please, let us do something so that at the end of the day, he'll be more powered, because that's the engine room of the global clusters. I yield back and allow everyone to make their beautiful contributions today. And I say to Ambassador, may God continue to uphold you. May God continue to uplift you. May God continue to show you kindness. And may God continue to travel with you. May He become your driver. May He become your pilot when you fly. May He become your sailor when you sail. And may heaven reward you greatly for your rare heart of humanity and for this exceptional, intentional platform you want to use to change the future of the world and write good history for every man, every woman, for every boy, for every girl. God bless you, sir. I give you a thumbs up, and I say, each and every one of us, your submission today is about the vision of the visionary leader. That is all, to show that yes, we have silver to give, we have gold to give, but such as we have today is to begin to show gratitude to one man God has so blessed with so much ideas. I greet you all. God bless you all.
Go ahead, Chi.
All right. Thank you so very much, Ma. We greet to Sir, the ambassador. We appreciate all you do. And yes, this is about your vision. And I, in particular, I want to say a very big thank you to you, sir. Uh, you never knew me from anywhere. And because of this platform, this your vision that you bet, I'm very sure, I have no doubt that there could be hundreds or even thousands of your kind that have this kind of vision, but they don't have the courage and the courage, as mommy said, to make it materialize. And want to appreciate you. I want to appreciate you for that tenacity because if not because of what you did, I will never meet Madame Colette to learn from her. I will never meet uh, Dr. Uh, Dr. Kari. On Tuesday, Chief Chaplain Peter Smith joined us. Mommy is talking about not just locally, but in the world, and that's true. And even I, as a person, you have given me the opportunity to be exposed to the global world. Yes, through this platform, I've been able to do some international courses, especially in the University of Cambridge, and that has helped me have networking and connection with people out there. We are sharing ideas. It is because you created this, and there are some people that have this kind of platform, but it's for the elites. It's for the rich people. They are rich children. They are rich kids. But this that you created, there's no class, no religion, no status. In fact, like the way it is right now, I am kind of in the same room with Mommy Collect, which I can never even dream of. I'm always in the same room with people, professionals, with technocrats, with entrepreneurs, and I'm learning. So I want to say a very big thank you, sir. Thank you for all you do. And it is by what you bet, from where we are, some people will say, I suffered before I made it, used to suffer. But you are not like that. You suffered. You informed us about your story. Those of us that have been following you, you suffered. And it is that suffering that made you to think of solutions to help others so that they won't suffer. It's kind of very ironical. And that's why everything that Mama Colette said is 100%. You have a mind of diamond, a dynamic mind, a mind of gold. You are not just our normal person. You think differently. You think in a divine way. You used to say it. I'm using your own word right now, sir. That you used to say that you have, it's like you have been in this world like 5 times. Like you understand this world very well. You start and you have been able to carry everyone along. You want the best for us. That's why we have this training every day. Most of us, for real, we don't have anyone to call a mentor. We don't have anyone to call a counselor, a guardian. So this has been a kind of refuge to most of us, and it is because you did it. I am very sure if some youths that are very depressed and down now, if they've had this opportunity before now, they will have been able to have the privilege to skill up and see the light. But you did this, and we are following. We are tell others. Others are joining. As Mommy Coletta says, true. Some people have not actually seen what this is about. And we'll continue to enlighten them. We'll continue to encourage them. It's not about the silver and gold, like what you said. We're not coming here to share. Even if what we are getting here is even more than the currency. We have so many people here that have been able to have access worth millions of naira based on this connection. And even I, in fact, I've been so bombarded with connections. Now I'm connected with you every day. We talk, we chat. Ambassador always give me people to reach out to. As I'm reaching out to people and communicating with them, I'm learning. So I've been a very transformed individual based on this. And of course, I thank God for creating and allowing the ambassador to be best. Ambassador, thank you so very much. We really appreciate all you're doing, and we'll continue to learn and be the best that you want. Because in your mind, I'm very sure you will not rest until you see every one of us being best of ourselves. Thanks very much. We really appreciate you, sir. Thank you, sir. All right. Do we have others? Yes. Mr. Fares, can you go on, please?
Yes.
Mr. Farouk?
Thank
Yeah, go
you.
on.
Yes. Thank you, Mr. Sheyi. We cannot thank our global president enough. And I would like to also thank Madam Colette. Um, thank you. It's a day set aside in grand style to celebrate an icon. Like, this wasn't what I was expecting, but we are indeed very grateful for this that you have mentioned. You are teaching us gratitude, and it has a lot to do with show appreciation. Only thank people for great things they have done. My grandmother of blessed memory used to say that if somebody has done something little, you should say thank you. Don't say what have you done? What is this? It's too little, or it doesn't amount to anything. You just have to say thank you. I appreciate you. If you thank somebody for the little he has done today, then tomorrow, like you used to say, you will get, or you may get something bigger. You have told us or taught us to take our time to celebrate a noble entity in the person of Ambassador Aziz Adekunle Badmus. Um, and you also said that we should not, I mean, we don't have to wait until birthdays, to celebrate graceful people. We should just, all what he has done by coming up with this great initiative, the global clusters, like my brother already said, he did not keep it to himself. People, if it were to be another person, or um, the way some people reason, they'll just feel, no. The caliber of people we want on this platform, we want billionaires, people that are already made. Yes, people that are already made, not people that are striving to gain mastery or trying to get a good stand in life. I would like to say that Ambassador is extremely humble, and he treats people with dignity and respect. Doesn't look at your social status. No, he doesn't. And he's the kind that doesn't belittle people. Honestly, he doesn't. He treats people well. He is meeting you for the first time. He will talk to you very well. He will smile. He's always smiling. He's so full of life. We have to support our global president's vision by being positive, spreading mind surgery. In other words, we have to be intentional about talking to the youth in our communities. Yes, we should let them know that there's space and a place called the global clusters where they can where they can be gainfully employed. They could gain scholarships. They can also display their God-given talents or skills instead of engaging in vices that brings chaos or catastrophe to a fellow man, or a fellow human being. So, and I would like to encourage those that have been fed through. Those of us that have been fed through this initiative. We should not stay silent when it comes to spreading the good news. Don't hold back. So far, I have taken 3 Cambridge courses. Yes. The third has to do with the rights of children. And how did I get up or gain all this opportunities? It's through the global clusters. If we don't have, or if we didn't have the global clusters, I'm very sure it would have been very difficult for me to maybe run into Dr. Michel Uko, or other great people. People have been, sharing good things, ideas. You can do this, you can do that, and you can get better. It's all about your mindset. You have to believe in yourself, and you have to start. I mean, you have to change your mindset, the way you think. You think things are too hard. Yes, we have heard stories from great people that have come our way through the global clusters, and they have shared stories. Madam Colette, you have shared your story. Ambassador has shared his story. Other people that have been coming have been sharing their stories, and we have learned. So there's nothing too hard. I mean, there's nothing really new under the sun. So you should learn from other people's what people have passed through, how they were able to overcome their challenges, and it will help you. It will teach you a lesson that it doesn't matter what you're going through. You can still go through it. You can still make it in life. You can still do well. And finally, Ambassador Adekunle Badmus, I want to say a big thank you to you, sir, for sharing your vision with us. You never looked down on us. You have never looked down on anyone. This person, no, you cannot do this. You keep encouraging us. You can do this. In fact, there was one time Ambassador was angry. Yeah, yeah, positively, of course. He was angry. What are you doing? What are you guys doing? And we have other people that have not really, you understand, known this thing for a very long time. And they are making something out of, you understand? You've been there. What's happening? You know, he's just trying to encourage us. And sometimes it may be tough, but it's not because he hates us. Thank you for your love, sir. Thank you for your kindness towards us. And I think I'll draw the curtain right here so that other people will be able to speak. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you, Madam Colette. God bless you.
Okay.
All right. Thank you so very much, sir. Diction man, Mr. Fares. Thank you. Yeah, do you have others on the call? We have 5 minutes. Please, on the call, kindly unmute yourself and add the voice. Host, kindly check if you have others there and bring people up, please. And if you are viewing from YouTube, kindly drop your submissions about uh, the global president, Ambassador Dr. Adekunle Badmus, on what he has been able to create for every one of us to come together, to connect, to share, and to grow. Kindly do that on YouTube and, of course, on Facebook. Let's drop our submissions as we are rounding up. Yes, the ambassador is still on the call, but we can see he's engaged in meetings. We will continue to appreciate him. And for the for the first anniversary that is coming up, July 6th, it has been we have been informed and has been announced by the global president that yes, it's going to be online. So to avail everyone have the opportunity and access. So it's going to be online. The link is going to be shared July 6th. So everywhere you are in the world, it's going to be streamed live on YouTube, on Facebook, same as this. So it's going to be there for us to go back again, to view again, to see. Yes, it's going to be very, very impactful, insightful, and it's going to be kind of continuation of what we said. Yes, Ambassador is going to be celebrated. His vision is going to be celebrated. His passion is going to be celebrated, because if that wasn't done, we wouldn't be having this kind of conversation and communication. And when colleagues we are so grateful for your time. It's a great sacrifice. You are not here. It's early in the morning over there, and ever since you have been on board, you've never missed, unless on very rare and unavoidable occasions. And for real, your impact is indelible, because it's all over there. It's on the internet. We can actually go back to it to see, because you have always been teaching us like a mother, like that guardian that we need. Okay, you have been there, like what you have said. You always say, you know, you have been with the ambassador, and you have been, you've knew each other, and later on, based on how you related, worked together, interacted, ambassador knew you for who you are. Then ambassador now met someone else. That's Dr. Michelle Oku. Then ambassador now saw your kind in her, like it like mine. So the connection will be easy. You understand? So everything, like we always used to say, everything we do in the global cluster, they are intertwined. Like talking about genuine loyalty, we're talking about value. You are the value that the ambassador found in someone else. So it was easy to make this work. So the connection and everything, it's just about us. And that is why we're having these meetings. I used to tell everyone that I want to introduce the global cluster to that there is a community whereby you have the opportunity to explore, to grow. This kind of opportunity, this kind of community, for you, is what the elites, like group of kings, the elites, the people in power, what they do, where they bring their own children, their class together and give them this kind of training so they can rule the world, empower them. They don't just depend on the ideology or the lessons they got from school. These are the things that the elites does for their own children, so they can have the right mentality, the right power to take over, to direct, to rule, and to lead properly. And we are having this for free. It is free. But if anybody is talking about the um, the membership fee, I registered and I've gained value for my money, even more than that. Meeting the right people, doing the right thing, building, training, all has made me a better person. And we appreciate the ambassador for doing this, and we'll continue to appreciate. And this vision has come to stay, and we are very, very sure, not so long, this is going to be adopted by the federal government of Nigeria. Then from there, we can see that it's going to be enshrined in every homes, and in every of our stations. It's going to be accepted in every of our zone, every of our homes. Then this will be a norm and a culture for us. Thank you so very much, Mr. Collect. We appreciate your time so well. We never take it for granted. Thank you so very much. We say God bless you. Yes, it's 6 o'clock, and we asked ourselves before we go that who are we? We are a community of professionals or upcoming professionals. We are a community of technocrats or upcoming technocrats. We are a community of entrepreneurs or upcoming entrepreneurs, where we share the accurate knowledge of our industry, because we believe that when you have the right knowledge, you have the right power. We share accurate information of what we do, because we believe when you have the right information, it's like a bridge for you to move from where you are to where you ought to be. Accurate connection, because we believe to whoever you are connected to determine most of the time what you collect. We are not just a social media platform, the marketplace, instant monetization, where you can make money for yourself, where you can even connect to the right people, like all your features you have on Facebook, on LinkedIn. You can make calls, share what's on your mind, share all your products, and be able to display your product to the whole world and make legit and premium profit. The global clusters community, one of the vision we are talking about is that we want our nation to be better. That's why we're having all these meetings. So it is the first nation building platform on earth that is all about morals, about attitude, about building the nations, about building individual at a time. Because we believe that a built and a developed people is what determines a developed nation. Thank you so very much. You can check us out on the Play Store, is the Global Clusters, or you can check us on your iPhone, your Safari, www.theglobalclusters.org. That is www.theglobalclusters.org. Check us up there. You can subscribe one time, lifetime subscription of 30,000 naira, or its equivalent in dollars, $21. or we have 50,000 naira for vendors, or $35 as obviously equivalent. Go there, check what we do, be part of us, and let us grow together. Because we believe that when we work together, we can actually do better. Thank you so very much. I am Oluwaseyi Odusagun. I say thank you, God bless, and bye for now. Thank you, ma'am. Tomorrow is Friday, and we're having our Sabificate Evolution. What do you know how to do? What can you learn? What drives your passion? What drives your creativity? Come learn how you can use all this to make yourself better tomorrow. Thank you so very much. 5 o'clock. We see you again tomorrow. Bye bye. Thank you.
Right.